Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to another video. It has been a while. We're at part 51. It has been a couple of weeks. I kind of did it on purpose, to be honest. So the last video was the big part 50. It went on for a very long time, and to be honest, it kind of got quite a bit of traction slowly with the views. So I just thought I'd kind of let it go on its own pace and see where it leads. And I think I want to kind of, it did pretty well. I mean, it was a long video. It's got pretty good average view time as well. So I might continue making a bit longer videos. So today's video I think should be about 35 minutes. So usually I did about 25 to 28, 29 minutes. So we're going a little bit extra long this time, and also it's gonna hopefully help me complete a story within each video. And what I mean by story is, for example, this fire station, this Ghostbusters inspired fire station, I had split over 2 videos, which maybe I should have kept it in the one video. And that would have been the story for that video. So by story I mean what am I building, and what does it mean for the entirety of this world and this map. So that's something I probably will focus on over the coming weeks and months. So the videos might take a little bit longer to release, but they should be longer. And having longer videos, you know, you can enjoy your beverage of choice better, and you get to see more stuff happen as well, which I think should be a pretty good win-win situation all around. But today's video, we are finishing off this fire station that doesn't really have any fire trucks or water or anything like that, but it is a Ghostbusters inspired building. I think it came out looking pretty good as well. We're also going to decorate the area around it where the pyramid is. We're actually build a kind of a tourist attraction for the pyramid. So stay tuned, you'll see that coming very soon. And then later on in the video, we're going closer towards the Destiny 2 tower, where we focus back on that retail area. And by the end of the video, there's going to be a lot of stuff happening, and I think it ends up looking pretty cool. So I'm going to hush for a bit now, guys. If you're new here, please subscribe, please like. It means a lot, it goes a long way. But I'll be back in a few minutes to talk more. Alrighty folks, I'm back, and this area, as you can see, has come up looking pretty good. We're just finishing off the roof of the building right now. I think the whole park area and the little entrance to the pyramid is gonna look pretty good as well when it's all finished. But the park is pretty much done. I think it adds a lot more life to the area. And as we just finish off this interior, which I think looks really good, even though it is a completely empty building, we shall now go on to the new area. So we are kind of near the base of the tower where we kind of built the car park and that Melbourne Central type building. I thought this would be a pretty good area to kind of build a bit of a business district, a commercial district. So I had an idea for this building that we're doing right now. So it's kind of a mix of commercial and residential, although I haven't really done the insides for this building at this scale. Like if I have time in the future, maybe, but I think I just want to focus on getting all these buildings built and up and running. So this area is going to be completely transformed. Enjoy. It's going to be a lot of building, and like it's going to be pretty much finished by the end of this video as well. So that's kind of what I meant by the story. So the story for this video is this commercial district, and I'm going to get it all done. So enjoy the next X amount of minutes, and I'll be back towards the end of the video. everyone, if you have made it this far, don't forget to subscribe, like, drop some love on the video. We are coming towards the end of today's episode. As you can see, this area is jacked up a lot. It is built up a lot. I really like how my ideas and planning kind of came together with this. There were a few changes that we made along the way to how we did the middle buildings, but overall I'm really happy how this area is, you know, transformed into this bustling commercial district. It'd be good if we can get, you know, like AI characters and people kind of like walking around to make the, you know, the city feel like it's being lived in. But I think it's coming along pretty well. So I'm gonna finish off this video with cleaning up the outside areas here, just to add a bit more nature to cover up some of the stuff. I mean, there was sand. There is a lot of sand here, unfortunately, because we are entering that biome. But I could change it, of course. But slowly we'll make those improvements over time. So we're gonna just decorate some of this final area, and then that is gonna be it for today's video. Guys, if you have made it this far, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this series. It's gonna keep coming. It's part 51. We've done quite a fair bit. Like I said, the videos from now on should be a little bit longer, which means they might take a little bit longer to release. I did, you know, try to do a video each week, but doing a half an hour time-lapse, a half an hour Minecraft time-lapse video every week can get very, I won't say tiresome, but it can be a struggle to come up with ideas like today's episode. So that's why I might give myself a little extra time to cook up something, and then hopefully you will all see it in one entire video. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I shall see you all again very soon. Take it easy.